So quickly before the video starts, I was actually planning to make this about 2 weeks ago, but my throat decided to not actually want to cooperate, so that's why this video and the welcome video are so distant to each other. So sorry if I sound a little bit off because, well, I'm still a bit sick. I'm kind of forcing myself to record all of this. Alright, so in this video I'll be going over my series L'Assassin, consisting of 2 games, L'Assassin and, well, L'Assassin 2. I'll be going over not just the gameplay, but the history of it too, for those people who've already played it and don't want to sit through me repeating the gameplay for a few minutes. Also, this isn't really in the script, but I'm going to be calling the game L'Assassin because I don't really know how to say it in French, because I kind of got kicked out of French. Now, the game centres around a small Frenchman called Claude who fights at snails, or batidude, or French people, or batidude, and collects ingredients to cook items, while amazing music plays by yours truly. Now, originally I made this game for Gandhi's 8th game jam as a quick joke game because there was about 5 days left, and to be honest it wasn't a very good game, but people enjoyed the gameplay, and with the game getting 5th, I decided to actually give the series a chance. So for Gandhi's 9th jam, I made L'Assassin 2, a game that built on the original L'Assassin patented formula by including more than just Batitude as the only boss, and new interesting mechanics like asphyxiation or a rail grinding tank twice, along with more amazing music made by yours truly. The game consists of you trying to scale to the top of the Eiffel Tower with the President and his ambassador communicating some of the most entertaining dialogue to exist in a game yet to stop snails trying to blow it up. Now, when the game was released, there was a playtest where some of the members of the community would try out some of the games made for Gandhi's Game Jam, and one of the people was the one, the only, Batitude. He was not good at the game. He kept on dying on the Shaun boss fight, the first one, and I mean, to be fair, patterns of Shaun may be a little bit too complicated to understand as she rolls and then jumps and then rolls and then jumps. So the first impressions on the community weren't exactly outstanding. Once the final reviews for the Game Jam came out, I could see the results, and they were a bit mixed to say the least. People liked the game, but the difficulty, even though I did 15 difficulties, was a little bit too much for the average IGN reviewer to play. And even though people enjoyed the game, not many could really get past Doris on floor 3, you know, the guy with the asphyxiation gimmick. And one anonymous judge called the game racist because the character said Jesus Christ, and then Jesus Christ himself talks because you took too long on the game's tutorial for some reason. Like, it's not really complicated. But technically, I can rename the game to L'Assassin, my most racist series. I can't wait to hear people's impressions on that video and get all like the clickbait views. Now, if you want to try L'Assassin, even with all of its flaws and the difficulty being a little bit too high for IGN, like I don't even think the last boss is possible, I've not beaten it, I'll put a link to the game in the description, so feel free to try it out. You know what else you should try out? The new and improved Santa's Workshop OST by Chinese Kaki Persimmon. Like, do you know how many hours he spent on making it? Because I don't know, it's obviously not a lot. Oh, and the album cover, it's just too government grade quality to ignore. Like, look at that HD horizontally spinning matty claws. And I don't forget to subscribe to Chinese Kaki Persimmon